Well, just talking about Damo's career in general, he did have a statement where he says, "We devalue people's body of work if you don't win a championship." So that's a big thing. Um, Snaxx, do you believe that is true? That goes, I mean, that's kind of encompassing like the Jordan conversation, the GOAT conversation, and
Yeah.
the whole thing between like Charles Barkley and the conversation that he has with like Shaq. Do we devalue people's body of work because they don't win a championship?
Yeah, I think Dame is just another perfect example of like that poster child for, yeah, he was great, but yeah, he was cold, but did he win anything? And yeah, like winning championships are important. We value this shit, especially as fans, people watching the basketball. When we rank these players, we put finals very high on the list, but then again, we then devalue these players that were also very great why they play basketball. And Dame is just another example of that. I mean, when you look at his accolades, the numbers speak for themselves, bro. Dame is easily top 15 point guard of all time, and you can't really take that away from him. Go ahead,
I'll
Els.
say top 10.
I,
Yeah, absolutely. He can creep up the top 10 if you want to. It's gonna be tough
my
though.
Yeah. My thing with Dame is just like, yeah, I feel like he could have phrased that shit differently. Maybe I would say people don't care about the regular season if you didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Dame has great performances in the regular season for sure. And he has like a handful of good performances in the playoffs.
Not
But
fair.
Nah,
no,
he has a lot of. He has a. He. I mean, a handful is like
when
relative though. A lot of players don't
I
have
say handful, I
handfuls.
mean like two or three. And I'm saying that he has a lot of
Oh, bro,
really
he got
bad
more than that.
losses.
He
He
got
has a
more
lot
than
of
that, bro.
he has a
He got
lot of
more
really
than that,
bad
bro.
losses in the playoffs, G.
Can,
He
Nah,
has a
bro.
lot. He has a lot, bro. They
Nah,
lost in
bro.
the
You
first
tripping.
round 4 years in a row. Like they got
can I?
swept like 4 years straight, bro. Do y'all not remember this? That's
No,
part
I
of
didn't.
it. That's part of it. If he was doing better in the playoffs,
It's not
it
fair to
would be. He
Lamar.
would be.
That's a team. That's a
All I'm saying
team.
is
That's
it
a
would be more
team thing
appreciated.
though,
It would be
Els.
more appreciated. What
That's
you
a
mean?
team record.
So the
That's a
regular
team.
season is
That's a
not. It's
team.
not.
No,
It turns into a
You know what
team
I'm saying?
game in the
Losing in the
playoffs.
first
no.
round is a
It's
team. That's a team
it's
accolade.
always a
Team.
team.
Yeah.
So what is
That's
the
why,
body
like,
of work? What is
no,
it?
no,
That's what I'm
no.
saying.
Those
But
personal accolades, those
it's
individual
not
accolades that
fair.
Dame has accumulated over his career are the ones that you hold towards his name. Him
To me,
losing
that's
in the
not body
first
of work. To
round.
me, a body of
But,
work is a
but,
season. That's a
but
body of work.
Lamar, I agree with what Dame is saying because basketball is a team sport. You ever play basketball? I don't care how good you are as an individual. You have four other people that you have to rely on. All the pieces have to mesh together. There's so many variables going. You need other stars. So when you mention that, oh, Dame got these failures in the playoffs, I'm gonna ask you: have you ever looked at a Dame Lillard team and said, "I think they can win a title"? I haven't.
I
As
think
good
they
as
should be second
I
best
never
team in the
looked at his
West.
team and said they should win the championship. So why am I going to then criticize them for
Bro,
not winning the championship? Because I don't look at his team and think that that's a title contending team. Because it's a
to
team
me
sport at the end of the day.
they objectively have underperformed in the playoffs.
But it's a
Objective.
team sport, bro. It's a team sport
It's
at the end of the
always
Overall,
day.
Dave's career.
Right. So
Overall, Dave's career.
I don't need Dame to have a championship for me to know that he cold. He raw. He better than
Yeah, I
this
don't think
player
a
that might got a
championship would valid.
championship. It don't
A
matter because
championship wouldn't
the whole
validate
ring
Dame.
thing. Yes, this is a media ploy because they start bringing up rings around Michael Jordan time and they made it all about rings. We don't, as fans, appreciate the journey. We don't appreciate the little steps along the way no more. We don't care. We used to care about who won a
what
division.
you mean.
We used to really care about Western Conference Finals, but now you don't care what you do, bro. If you don't win a title, we're gonna be like, oh, you a failure. And that's why you
Yeah.
got people chasing super teams, jumping on teams to win a title because
So
that's,
does it mean
that's all
just
people
like
care about.
does it mean like you won't get any respect unless at some point you get a championship, or are you saying that particular season does not get respected unless you win a championship? Because those are two different things.
Nothing gets
I feel like
respected if you don't get a championship, and most
that's
of
cap.
if they
That's
feel
cap.
like
That's cap because
they,
that's why LeBron is being elevated to potential GOAT
because he
status
got a
because of
championship.
But I'm not
That's
talking about those years, obviously, bro. I'm talking about the years that he won that we still give him credit for getting to the finals and losing. That's
It's people, but people. It's a lot of people that don't give him credit for that. Like that conversation is still coming.
what you mean? What you mean? That don't have shit to do with JJ's comment. What are you talking about?
So you got respect for AI?
What kind of question is that?
Do you got respect for AI?
That rhetorical ass question. Who don't got respect?
Yes.
That's like asking a question. Do you got respect for Derrick
You can't
Rose?
say you got respect for AI. You can't say you got respect for AI and say you don't have respect for Damian Lillard, bro. You can't.
Did I ever say I didn't have respect for Damian Lillard? Did I ever?
That's what you saying, bro. That's what you saying. That's exactly
No,
what
he's calling cap on Dame's statement. That's what he's calling.
I'm just feeling like it's more to it. I feel like it's niggas like LeBron James who is lauded for a lot of seasons where he performed really well and he came up short in the finals. But that shit is not a race just because he won a championship.
Yes, when you have a ring, people like
Bro, you act like so that's what I'm asking you. So you saying once you get one, then you just Gucci forever? Like then
I'm not saying you Gucci forever.
Like a nigga like
in the NFL, you got a Super Bowl, you Gucci, man.
I ain't talking about the NFL.
like a player like Dirk,
Just saying.
like Paul Pierce.
I'm so quick to say my dude. I want to say my dude.
You already know the
I'm
nigga
saying,
gonna say Dirk.
when Dirk,
If he didn't have one.
when Dirk got his ring, stamped him. When Paul Pierce got his ring, stamped him. These dudes are greats before they got the ring, but once they got it, it was like, all right, now you're officially validated.
We gonna leave you alone. That's why Charles Barkley
we can't say shit.
Melo
to you.
is forever gonna get Melo would never be in them rooms with the great small forwards because they're gonna be like, well, he ain't got no ring. That's gonna be the determining factor every time.
But it's
When I talk about Luka, okay.
hold
When
the
I
handle
talk
to the
about
niggas.
when I was talking about how great Luka potentially could be, what everybody in the comments saying he ain't got no ring though. Because everything I'm saying
He
about
got no
Luka
ring.
ain't gonna mean nothing to nobody unless he wins one. And I'm saying it's not fair, but that's just how people judge it nowadays. That's the majority of people judge it.
It's always an empty spot on the trophy case. That's how people look at it.